Okay, so I already moisturized my face using my Clinique Moisture Surge, and it's this jelly cream. And I have combination skin. In the summer it gets really oily, but I feel like it's getting a little bit drier because it's getting cooler out. So I dabbed this all over my face and rubbed it in. And next I am going to prime my face with the Professional by Benefit, which I love. I just have this little mini one. So I just put a little bit on my fingers, that, tap it in and just rub it in. And this stuff makes my face so soft. And I just rub it in everywhere. And I do have some blemishes, like here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, and by my chin. I was picking at my face the other night, and that's why I have this one up here. So rub it all in. And I'm going to be using my Sonia Kashuk quad for the blemishes. And I'm just going to use this color. And I'm going to use my finger to just put it everywhere. Really don't have that many, which is good. And blend it in with my finger. Okay. And I have like this vein that always pops out, so I'll just cover that up. And then using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20, I am going to be putting this under my eyes. And for that, I am just going to use this Sedona Lace 941 brush, which is this flat brush. And for some reason, there's always a lot of product that comes out. I really just want to put like a little squirt like that and apply it all down below my eye, and I do put it on my eyelids as well. And I'll just blend it like that. Bring it out, and I do like to put a little bit by my nose. And now with this brush, I'm just going to be patting it all in. And I do, you know, like swipe and blend like this, but I also like to pat and use my finger as well. I mean, I honestly believe that our fingers are the best tools. It just makes it a little bit easier. And this really helps with my fine lines. I do have lines under my eyes, which I am looking for a cream, an eye cream. If anyone has the same problems down below, please let me know what eye cream you use. My nose and the eye. Because for me, I think my eye, my lines really just show a lot. Blend out the rest. And like bring it all over my lid. So now that is done. I'm just gonna set it today, all my makeup with my Rimmel Stay Matte. I'll do my eyes now. I sometimes like to use my high definition powder, but if I'm not going to be, that's not good if you're going to be taking pictures. And I just don't really feel like using that today. So yeah, with just this powder brush, I know it's a big one by Sedona Lace, I'm just going to place that underneath and above my eyes. I like to put that on even before my foundation just to set my under my eyes, because I just feel like, I don't know, it has extra coverage. And that's all the concealer I really need. I don't normally get dark circles or anything. So next is my foundation, and I've been using the L'Oreal Paris Magic Nude Liquid Powder. It just looks like that. I don't know if it's focusing. I don't know if it doesn't want to focus, but I have it in 326 True Beige. And I will be using my Sigma flat kabuki brush. And this is, you know, a little watery, but then it turns into a powder kind of formula, which I've really been actually liking. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I do. So I just put it on my finger and dab it all over. And make sure, you know, you put it on your neck, because sometimes people will forget to. I don't like that line where, you know, you don't look all blended out. And you could always come in back for more. Okay, so now I'm going to just pat it first all over. I like to pat. I feel like it goes into my skin better. Sometimes I feel like when I just like swirl it at first, I feel like I'm just like wiping it. Sorry, the landscaper's here. I thought he was gone. I do kind of just rub it in on my neck. I don't really pat it because I don't feel like you see as much, and I think it does last. Okay, so keep patting. Patting. God, I feel like every time I like plan to film, the landscaper comes. Should have filmed yesterday because he wasn't here then. And after I pat it, then I swirl a little bit just to make sure it's all blended. And now, you know, if you need more, because I feel like this is blendable, you know, you could add up to it for coverage, because I don't think it's full coverage with just a little bit, but I think you can add more. But for me, I really don't have that much, you know. I think it's pretty good. And then I do go back in with my concealer again on my few blemishes if it doesn't cover up, like, which really for me it's only this one is still showing, this little guy. So just dab it on. And then I usually, you know, will let it sit and then go in with the powder and do like my eyebrows or my eyes. But for the video purpose, I don't want it to be too long. I'm not going to do that. But I've been using my Rimmel Stay Matte. I love this powder. I always go back to it. I have a million other powders, but I just always go back to this one. And I am in 018 Creamy Beige. And just with my kabuki brush, like this by e.l.f. These are like $1 or $3 at Target. I just like pat it on and then tap it off. And for this, I pat it to really make sure the powder all goes in. I don't want to swirl it yet. So just pat away under my eyes. I just really love this powder. You know, a lot of people actually like it, and it's super cheap at the drugstore. Make sure you get your neck, and for your neck again, I just brush it on because my neck, I don't mind not patting it. Pat, 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 pat. You know, pat under my eyes, over my eyes. I also use this powder, you know, on its own if I don't want to put foundation. Okay, now that is all done. Now I'm going to bronze my face a little bit first. I'm going to now bronze my face, and I'm using my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. I love this bronzer for just bronzing my face because it isn't dark. It's, you know, nice. It might look dark, but when I put it on, it's very light and it just kind of warms up my face a little bit, and then I will be contouring. And for this, I'm just going to use, if I could find it, this brush. It's just a bronzing brush from Sephora. I just swirl it in, tap. Sometimes I blow it too. And this is just, this is where I swirl all over. And don't forget your neck. This stuff, again, I do put this all over because it's not too dark, and some days I just want to go out with a bronze face, no contour or anything. And I just think this has really been working. It's perfect for my skin tone. Dab it. And this I just brush on. Make sure you get under your eyes. And some more down your neck. And it smells like milk chocolate. If you haven't tried this, you gotta go get you some, because I just want to eat it. Alright, so after that is done, sometimes I get little things of the brush on my face. When that is done, I am then going to contour, and I'm using my NARS Laguna bronzer, which it is completely broken. You could see that. And I'm obsessed with this bronzer. This is, when I'm tanner, I use this like just as a bronze all over my face, but when I'm lighter, this is perfect for contouring. And I'm just going to use my Real Techniques brush, and this is the contour brush, and it just looks like this. I love this. It's perfect. And when I contour, I start, you know, back here by my ear, and I go only to about here and in the C shape. I don't, you know, it's not good to go down here by your face, because then you just look like a huge line. So I just tap it in. Mine is falling apart. And tap, and you got to do the fishy face. And I just kind of do little swirls. And if you need a little more, again, I don't want to do too dark of a contour or big of a contour. And again, like I said, you make that C shape. So you go up by your temples. And you just hit, when you bronze, or when you contour, I should say, you just hit where the lighting would hit, you know, like regular tan. And don't worry about the, you know, if it seems pretty harsh, I will put blush and then blend it all together. So yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. And don't forget, you know, then you go by your jawline. And then you obviously will always go down by your neck, which you could use a bigger brush if you like. But you just kind of bring it down. That's what I like to do. And then the other side, tap, fishy face. Kind of swirl it up in the C shape. Up here by your temple, on your forehead. So again, you stop like in the middle. And if you feel like any side needs, you know, to make it darker, you can if you want a more stronger contour. And that's really it. Now I'm going to put my blush, and I've been loving my Benefit Havana Box Blush, and it's very, I've showed this a million times, it's just very natural, and I go to this really, you know, for an everyday blush. You know, if I'm going out at night, I probably would put a darker or brighter, depending. So this, I like to start in the back and then work my way, because I don't want to just have like clown cheeks, I like to call it. So I just start up here and pat, and then bring it down. Swirl it. Now you can tap it, but again, this isn't a dark or bright blush, so it, you know, it doesn't come off too much. And make sure you go right above your contour. And don't worry about, you know, you're gonna again blend it all out. So this side, just keep swirling. There goes the dogs. Do you apologize? Tap, tap. This you could, with this blush, I could use any, this is just a stippling brush. It's the 813 by Sedona, but for this blush, I could use any because it's not too, like, bright, like I said, so a lot doesn't show up. So then I just put, like, a little bit on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, by my chin, because again, it's very light, so I just put the excess, one that you have. So I don't know if you could, you'll see, you can still see the contour a little bit, which I like. And then if you want, this is where the blending comes in. You could go back with your kabuki and just lightly blend it. And sometimes, it depends, sometimes I contour my nose, and with that I would use, again, a very little brush. Show you really with the same and like this kind of brush, and just bring it down like this along my side. The bridge of your nose, and bring it in by the point just a little bit. And this just helps, you know, if you have a bigger nose and you don't like it, this helps thin it out and make it look smaller. I like my nose. I don't have a big nose, so I don't do it a lot because I feel like I don't need to. But sometimes if I really want more of a contour and just more, you know, really structured look, I'll do it. But again, see, it's just a little bit. You don't need a lot. But I know a lot of girls do it if they're a little bit insecure about their nose, which is understandable. But that would be it. And obviously, I usually do my eyeshadow before, but I didn't want to do it today. Really? I hate landscapers! And to finish it off, I'm just going to be using my NYX Dewy Finish. He's right outside my window. Just want to, like, yell at him and be like, I'm filming! But I'm just going to use this spray to finish. A few sprays, and I let it sit. See, you can still see it's still there, which I like, but I don't like it too dark for an everyday look. So that's pretty much it. That is my foundation routine. I didn't do any other makeup because I'm probably going to be filming another video. So, sorry, I keep looking in my mirror. So yeah, that is really it. That's just my foundation routine and what I've been doing for the past few months. I'm sure it will change because I like trying new foundations and powders and everything, but for the most part, I think my concealer is going to stay. I don't try a lot of concealers, especially since I finally tried and bought the MAC Pro Longwear. I'm pretty much sticking to that. And yeah, that's really it. That's just how I do my face. It depends, you know, I would go out like this. It's not too much for an everyday face. And that's really about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what foundations you are currently using and trying out. And let me know if you like any of these this foundation or concealer that I use, and let me know down below any other requests you have for videos, and all my links will be down below: my Twitter, my Instagram, Facebook fan page, Pinterest, everything, my mailing address. If you guys want to send me letters to my P.O. box, I would love that. I would love to talk to you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.